just have to, it's a regular toilet, it's just to flush it, you have to pump it. Pump handle, it's not like an outhouse or anything like that. It's an actual toilet. It's for men and one-legged women. One-legged women. Take a look. One-legged women. Take a look. Sign.
Yep, it's a one-legged woman.
Lady with one leg. What if you have two? If you have two, I guess you gotta hop.
So Melissa says
Oh, it's not crap, it's street. This is in one of the older cars today. It's street.
which one it is.
It's Lake Louise Street.
One of the first ones
Don't
in
worry, we'll
town.
fall apart.
I mean, I would almost guess that.
I don't think
too.
it will.
She said it was huge.
That one looks huge. She said everything's on
I
purpose.
didn't say you could take my picture. Rude. That'll be $5. Guys, welcome to Skagway. Is this your all's first trip to Alaska?
Yes.
First time in Skagway?
Yes.
Have you guys, where have you been before this? Where have you made any stops before Skagway? Our neighbors. Alright, I got some water for you guys. I'm going to pass it out, so here you go. Take a sip and pass it down.
Coming up on the left is going to be the White Hat Workshop. This is where our mechanics do all the work on our vintage fleet. They maintain over 80 passenger cars, over 20 diesel-electric engines, and our steam locomotives. They work tirelessly to ensure that you get to experience the railroad to its fullest.
Got it. So I got some snacks for a snack bag, and we've got sandwiches for you guys. So it's up to you guys. You can do the sandwiches now because it's not lunch yet. So I'm thinking I'll pass out the snack bags here in about 30 minutes. A little snack, and then we make the loop and come back down. So I'll pass out the sandwiches. Everyone cool with that? Yeah.
Our story here on the White Pass Railroad is intertwined with the Klondike Gold Rush. Let me take you back to the year 1896 in the month of August. Stu from Jim, Dawson, Charlie, George Carmack, and his wife Kate were in the Klondike area of the Yukon when Kate discovered the gold that changed the course of history. The gold rush itself started innocently enough about a year later in July of 1897. Once that gold found its way down to the west coast of the continental United States. Two ships, the Portland and the Excelsior, docked in Seattle and San Francisco, carrying stacks of yellow metal. The news spread like wildfire and began their journey over these mountains. And coming up here on the left is going to be two large clearings in the trees. You're going to look down to see Skagway from above on the left side. And if you look over your left shoulder, you'll be able to see the entire Denver Valley that we just passed through.
Hey, Paul. Give my phone before she wants to take pictures. It's in our backpack.
Where?
In the front, one of the front two pockets. I have the little
Through is known as Rocky Point. Here, rail workers used over 200 tons of black blasting powder to get through the solid granite, which is over half of the total powder used to clear the entire White Pass Railroad.
You guys like heights?
Yeah.
You're gonna love the highlight section.
And if you're looking across the valley to our left, you'll be able to see the South Klondike Highway. This highway makes Skagway only one of 3 cities in all of southeast Alaska that has a road connected to it. The boulder came down the mountainside. This huge chunk of granite fell right on top of the 2 workers, killing them instantly. Unable to retrieve the bodies, a simple black cross was placed on the boulder, and our foreman at the time, Michael J. Feedy, was quoted having said, "No rail worker could ever expect a finer monument than that." We are approaching Black Cross Rock, and to view this, start looking sharply down on your left-hand side. Look for a small black cross with some the golden flowers at the base. And the entire triangular piece of ground that cross sits on is the boulder that killed those two workers in 1898.
The cross looks like it's just sitting on a piece of grass, but underneath the cross is that giant boulder. About 500 tons. It's a big one. Looking down.
You want to sleep on Antisha?
It was decommissioned in 69.
Come here?
When we switched these diesel electric engines, they were too heavy for it.
And with that, you get a Scenic picture book at no charge.
I don't like your...
Got me.
All 3 items are...
That's it. I don't have
We put on a father's lullaby.
It was called Skagway, but the postmaster couldn't spell Skagway, so it will forever be known as Skagway. Right? That's how it works here. Interesting story. Our state bird, anyone know what that is? Mosquito. Right, the mosquito. You've been here before. It's actually the ptarmigan. You think it'd be a bald eagle, it's not. It's a ptarmigan. And there was a town up in northern Alaska wanted to name the city after the state bird, ptarmigan. But they couldn't spell ptarmigan. So now there's a chicken Alaska. Chicken Alaska, I'm not lying.
Well, they're big.
They are. A little prettier.
Yeah.
This is downtown Skagway. It's Skagway, guys. About 9 blocks long. Skagway itself is 22 blocks long, 5 blocks wide. The winter population here is 1,600 people. During the season right now, we're about 3,000. Right around 3,000. Someone will tell you to sit. There's our fairway market, guys. That's our supermarket. It gets stocked. Lunch comes up once a week on Tuesday. It gets stocked Tuesday evening. And you're out there by Wednesday afternoon, all the fresh produce. Anyone want to take a stab at how much Right? She was on a float in a parade here a few years back. The guy like this punchy stuff out of his front yard. Now we're crossing over the Skagway River once again. That's our train call most of the day. There's the White Pass Yukon Depot. That's where they get. So the White Pass Yukon route is a narrow gauge train. Those of you in Britain, a lot of the trains there, narrow gauge. They're very popular. The people who finance the train were financiers from Britain. So one of the reasons we use the narrow gauge is that reason. Also, the narrow gauge can make tighter turns, and they're a lot cheaper to build than standard gauge trains. Right? Because this is one of only a handful of narrow gauge trains left in North America. All the parts have to get fabricated there. If they break something, it gets fabricated there. They need a tool.
To help you guys out. We have a step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Shake.
All right, guys, get wet first.
Did I just do one of those photo bombs? I'm at 1998. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like you got the wrist action there. I feel like you've done this before. Oh. That's an exclamation. That is the sound of it.
Got all the gold babs? Can we retire on your winnings? Okay.
New canister. Here.
Alright guys, well, welcome to our dog areas. You guys can see these guys are all very, very excited to see you guys. They're gonna run around, they'll probably bump each other here for a little bit, and then they'll make their way around and say hi. Plus this is Tyler right here. Tyler, he's an up and coming musher, originally from California, but he's gonna be brave and go live up in Fairbanks, Alaska, where it's gonna be 40 below for most of the winters. But then in the 60s, as soon as she's in the airplane, they took over all those rookie roles from the sled dogs. And when that happened, over time they became more of an athlete. And so to raise their athleticism, they mixed in dogs like Lab, Shepherd, Retriever, Greyhound, Border Collie, Irish Terrier, Jewish Shorthair, Pointer. This big guy's part Chihuahua even. I'm just joking, there's no Chihuahua in these guys. I just need something that's a lot of cute dogs running around over here. But with our Alaskan Huskies though, you get to comment just how lean all these dogs appear.
They're all peeing on
And this is a very fair observation. Yes, they are a lead dog, but that's because all of our dogs are athletes. And if they were a person, they'd be the equivalent to an ultra-marathon runner. And you will not see a big super wrestler like a Matthew winning those marathon races. Now, can a Siberian Husky be a sled dog? For sure. Have they ran a Duroc? Yeah, they have to. The main difference, though, besides being a mixed breed versus a purebred dog, is also speed. Our Alaskan Huskies, they can do Iditarod in about 8 days at their fastest. Yeah, you are fast. Yes, you are very fast. I know. Here comes your boyfriend. But the Siberian Huskies, they're fast Iditarod in 11 days. They're so slow. Them Slovarians, right? Yeah, them Slovarians. What are they doing out there? You want to go run around and play? Yes. Here we go. Well, you got me. There we go. That's a paw. He's my son earlier, this big handsome guy. With our dogs as well, we do have both boys and girls. Gender not a big issue either way. We are more boy heavy here on our tour. But here the Iran and Iran, I have 10 girls and just 4 boys. So they don't Not a big deal. There you go. The only thing females that can make it interesting is if they come in and eat you guys with that different drama dynamic, but typically for our girls, they can be put by the crew and put up to our neuter, get really happy and focused out there on the trail. And so yes, we will spay and neuter some of our dogs here. When it comes time to that choice or the choice of breed, we look at our dogs' health, their performance, their attitude, their appetite, as well as their pedigree. And so we are very, very selective with our breeding process. And when our puppy is trained, it starts right out the bat with these guys. We're going to hold them, have you guys hold them is even more important. And then our girls, especially good when you're here, they are very friendly, all very, very outgoing, social. We'll get there. And so with our puppies, we'll put them in a harness about when they're 6 to 8 months of age. And at that point, it's all about going through a sled dog, basic training, 101 type stuff. They're not going to race until they're about 2 years old. And at 2 years old, all we're worried about is the experience. We're not going to go out there and try to race and be competitive. We just want them to go from start to finish and learn.
So just a few guidelines before we hand out the puppies. Please don't set the puppies directly on the ground. There's a lot of feet here. We don't want them to get stepped on. Also, please don't flash photography. Their eyes are still a little sensitive. Also, for our small children here, if the puppies are too big for you guys to hold standing up, the kids feel free to sit down on the ground, crisscross applesauce. The puppies go in your guys' lap that way. Also, these puppies just turned 9 weeks old yesterday, so they're in that fun, crazy stage where they think everything's a chew toy. So if they get a little too nippy around your hair, your face, your earrings, just go ahead and hold them down lower, and those create good habits. Also, please share the puppies. Please get your pictures and cuddles in, and share the puppies with the neighbor next to you. But most importantly, we have 4 puppies here. At the end, we'll also have 4 puppies, so please not put them in your bags and backpacks.
Can't make any promises. This is a video now, Babs. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. What's going on?
it on his feet.
It's a bit.
Oh, wow, you remember it. I wouldn't know.
It's so good. It's bigger than our faces. Oh, I thought you were taking a picture. I've been recording like this. Like, what? It's like, oh. Look at it. It's like bigger than my face. So it's a big flat donut. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Windy Skagway.
The other one would have been, it's quite a lot harder.